morning, everybody. If you could go ahead and take your seat and quietly just look up here, being an active audience. We have quite a few people who are going to be presenting today. And I'm seeing that we have quite a few parents in the audience. Thanks for coming and joining us. We're going to start with Mrs. Davis. She's actually going to share a little bit of information about the Read Across America that took place this week and about all of you who participated. So I'm going to pass this over to Ms. Davis.
Good morning. Please excuse my voice. I'm fighting that cold that everyone has. We just wanted to close out our Read Across America activities. First, I want to thank Ms. Powers for all the Cat in the Hat hats that she gave for kindergarten, first, and second graders. That was really nice of her. And she also supplied us with certificates for students that read for Readers Theater. I'd like to thank the Cat in the Hat himself for appearing at our assembly last Wednesday. It was so cool. Let's give him a quick round of applause. Also, it was a wonderful surprise to have the Cat in the Hat here in Thing 1 and Thing 2. How cool was that? Okay, then I'd like to just mention the readers that stepped forward to do Readers Theater for kindergarten, first, and second graders. That was so appreciated, and the students enjoyed it so much. And I enjoyed, and I really support the independence that it took to do that. So just quick, I'm going to mention students' names. In third grade, Chrissy and Corey, Kylan, Ethan, Kira, Quinn, Ella, Kendall, Audrey, and Sydney. Olivia, Bailey, and Emma. In fourth grade, Jacob, Caden, Michael, and Austin. Maya, Alyssa, Sydney, and Cameron. Regan and Clayton. Maddie, Kaylee, and Riley. Audrey, Sophie, and Sophia. Piper and Kirsten. Hudson, Cole, and Caleb. Fifth grade was Allison and Maya. Sydney, Fern, Ernie, and Alex. And joining that group from sixth grade was Lisa and Olivia Kay. So thank you so much for doing that. I think it just showed kindergarten, first, and second graders that great world that's open to them of reading when all the different sources of reading when they get older. And the two other things I wanted to tell you, the winner by a landslide in the Battle of the Books is Green Eggs and Ham. Give it up for Green Eggs and Ham. Had twice as many votes as anyone else. So, you know that Sam I Am, you just gotta love Sam I Am. And the last thing I wanted to mention, as far as the Great Book Exchange, I'm gonna pull the bins back in that are on every floor. We would really like all of those books to go home. So by the end of the day, I'll pull the bins in. If teachers are able or students are able to go and get whatever book that you would like, so we get books in the hands of students. Okay, thanks again, everyone.
And a special thank you actually goes to Ms. Davis and Mrs. Hull for organizing our Read Across America Week and all of the activities that took place. So next up we have Mrs. White's third grade class. They've been learning about presidents and they have some poetry that they're going to share with you. So Mrs. White's class, if you could come on up. After Mrs. White's class is going to be Mrs. Westgate's class. They've been learning about genealogy and about rain sticks, so they will be coming up after.
Our class has been studying presidents, and we each chose a president to write a bio poem on. Thomas Jefferson, farming draftsman, first secretary, Louisiana Purchase, born in Virginia, son of Peter and Jane, lover of Martha Jefferson, art, music, educated at College of William and Mary, resident of Monticello, made a folding ladder, collected bones, Declaration of Independence, third president, father of the Declaration of Independence.
James Madison, lawyer, congressman, secretary of state, born in Virginia, son of Elena, lover of green, football, and chess. Educated at Princeton, president of Virginia, wrote the Constitution and Bill of Rights, fourth president, Little Johnny. John Tyler, Vice President, Governor, Congressman, lawyer, born in Virginia, son of Mary, lover of kids, animals, and law. Educated at William and Mary, resident of Virginia, House of Representative, vetoed Whig bills, took over as president, 10th president, His Excellency. Zachary Taylor, general, soldier, politician, drummer, born in Virginia, son of Sarah Strother and Richard Taylor, lover of horseback riding, military services, Margaret Smith, educated at home by tutors, resident of Kentucky, military leader, kept North and South from fighting, war hero, 12th president, old, rough, and ready.
Lawyer, writer, secretary, congressman, born in Pennsylvania, son of Elizabeth Lavaz Dungareens, being the president, educated at Dixon's College, resident of Pennsylvania, studied the laws, secretary of the state, 15th president, old.
Abraham Lincoln, storekeeper, rail splitter, postmaster, and lawyer. Born in Kentucky, son of Thomas, lover of kids, oysters, and fruit. Educated in Kentucky, resident of a log cabin. Prevent nation from splitting. Famous quotes, Thanksgiving, 16th president, Uncle Abe.
Benjamin Harrison, general in the Civil War, lawyer, journalist, senator, born in Ohio, son of John, lover of ice cream, pet goats, and peace, educated in Miami University, resident of Indianapolis, Indiana, civil rights, electricity in the White House, Sherman Antitrust Act, 23rd President, Kit Harrison.
William McKinley, governor, congressman, prosecutor, lawyer. Born in Ohio, son of Nancy Allison McKinley. Lover of wearing a red flower, inventions, driving. Educated in elementary school, resident of Niles, Ohio. Spanish-American War, Treaty of Paris, Dingley Taft. 25th President, Ohio Napoleon.
William Taft, Supreme Court lawyer, judge, chief, born in Cincinnati, child of Louise, lover of baseball, milk car, educated at Hamilton College, lived in Cincinnati, dream bathtub, past tax, 27th president, big bug.
Richard Nixon, war commander, Ike's vice president, World War II, Vietnam War, born in California, son of Hannah, lover of bowling, winnings, and family, educated in Duke University, resident of New York crime cover, World War II, Vietnam War, 37th President, Red Hunter.
Ronald Reagan, actor, what? Ronald Reagan, actor, governor, broadcaster, radio announcer, born in Illinois, son of Nell, lover of jelly beans, Jane Nancy, educated at Eureka College, resident of California, Army, Navy, Air Force, 40th President, Jelly Bean Man.
George W. Bush, business person, politician, pilot, actor, born in Connecticut, son of George and Martha, lover of sports, his ranches in Texas. Laura, educated at Yale and Harvard, resident of Texas, pilot in Vietnam, ran a marathon relief effort for Haiti, 43rd President Dubba.
Barack Obama, wrote books, senator, ice cream business, lawyer, born Hawaii, son of Ann and Barack, lover of basketball, comic book, his family, educated at Columbia and Harvard, Great Recession, signed the Affordable Care, ended the war in Iraq, 44th President Barry. Thank you for listening to our bio poems.
Where am I supposed to speak it? Say what? No. No. Where's this thinking? Say wait what?
So we're doing, 5th and 6th grade are doing genealogy club on Fridays, and genealogy is the study of ancestors or people you are related to. So students meet each Friday to research their relatives that have passed. It is truly amazing what some students have found just by simply knowing a few family names of grandparents and parents. By using Family Search on their Chromebook, some students have been able to trace their own family back hundreds of years to their great-great-great-great-grandparents, just from a simply conversation with a parent or grandparent about their family. The best part is your history. Several students have been lucky enough to come across the hard work of a relative who has researched their families on Family Search. They are looking at primary documents like birth certificates, census reports, draft cards, and even shift manifests from immigration reports. What they have found is fascinating. Several students have found family members as far back as 678 BC, which is 2,695 years ago. This information is available because great records were kept for leaders and royalty. They had money to hire artists for paintings and drawings too.
My family history. Leavitt family. The Leavitt family from the 1600s lived in Vermont. They then moved up to Canada, down to New Hampshire, and then traveled west in the 1800s. During the time of the wagon trains. On the way to the west, they ran into many Indians. They were a very religious family. Harold Bluetooth was the king of Denmark in the 900s. His father, Gorm the Old, and his mother, Thyra, was also the king and queen before him. Harold was near the last of the Viking kings and was also very religious. Sigrid was a near relative to Harold Bluetooth and was married to two different kings, Eric the Victorious of Sweden and then Sweyn Forkbeard of Denmark. She was born around 960 AD. Sigrid's unusual personality made her life adventurous. Her story was so vibrant that she became a character of Nordic sagas. Due to Sigrid's intelligence of a mother, all of her sons became influential rulers. Cole was the first king of Britain. He was born in the year 79 AD. He was the first king ever of Britain. There is no picture of him, but the nursery rhyme Old King Cole is rumored to be about him. There are many more people that go all the way back to 678 BC, and I'm very interested into going even further back. If you are interested in your own family history, talk to your family and see what they know. The puzzle pieces can be found.
Rainstick Project. Social studies about rainsticks and totems. Some say rainsticks were made by Native Americans in South America from dead cactuses. Although the origin is unknown officially, they are used in tribal rituals and dances. Totem animals are symbols that are used to represent different characteristics, such as bravery, wisdom, and guidance.
Students chose totem animals to represent themselves and their own personalities. They wrote about how they connected to them. After hammering nails into these tubes in Miss Keeney's art class, they painted the animals on their rainsticks. In groups, they worked together to create a movement piece to share the sound of their instruments, rhythm, use of space, and levels.
This is one of our groups. Their job was to figure out how to create a movement piece with their instruments and to make some noise. So we're going to try to listen to them via my lovely computer speaker. Okay, we'll try again in a little bit. If you guys want to come up and do your dance, that would be good. We'll do live performance instead. So do Lee's group first, then 5W's group, and then we'll do Amber's group. Can I get 5W to come up? That the people that are performing. Thank you, guys. They were working on Native American units. We put together instruments with Miss Keeney's help, and then we worked on trying to create sound with different levels and different space and different rhythms, and mostly working together. They created those little performances 100% on their own, simply by compromising and adding ideas together and allowing each other to have some say in what they'd like to put into their little piece. So I think we have now, yeah, I can put the screen down. It won't, did you get the speaker to work? Okay. This is 5W, the other performance. They're a little bit more stage shy.
Please.
Nice work from the fifth graders. One more round of applause for them. Good work. It is the first Wednesday of the month, so I have student recognition forms. So short list, third grade from Miss Dower, student nominated for working hard in all that she does. strives to do her best, is always happy, and always willing to help a friend, Mackenzie Cleafish. Nice job. Stay right up here, okay? 3W nomination for a student doing excellent reading progress, James Regan. Third grader, Mrs. White's class as well, doing excellent reading progress for Emma Sauer. Second grader from Mrs. Rice's class. Student is consistently doing her best in all of her classes. Good friend, works hard. Keep up the great work, Mackenzie Allen. Third grader from Miss Dower's class. This student is a helper for everyone, works hard in all that she does, is kind and always happy. Out at recess, she helps teach younger kids basketball. Thank you, Maddie Hallsworth. Three W student, making excellent reading progress, Acacia. Second grader from Mrs. Rice's class. This student has been making great choices in class. He has been working very hard to be a safe, respectful, and responsible student. I'm very proud of you. Way to go, Ryan Miller. Three W student from Mrs. White's class, doing excellent reading. Way to go, Zoe D. So that's it. Short list this month. Thank you, everyone. I think we're on to Steve the Stinger. Yes? All right. High five. High five. Wait, high five.
Hi, everyone. Before we collect the chips, I just wanted to share something with you quickly. I know this is a long assembly, and kindergarten and first grade, you're doing a great job. But March 14th is a special day, and it's going to be celebrated in our school. Because March 14th is something called Pie Day. And it's not about apple pie, or if you're from New Jersey, pizza pie. It's about a special number that's important to circles. So we're going to be celebrating throughout the day with different books and songs and projects and explorations and competitions that have to do with this special number. So teachers, check your mailboxes. I will be sending you some ideas and some things that are coming your way. And now on to Steve the Stinger. Kindergarten, come on up. Come on, Michael. First grade. Second grade. Third grade. You guys are being an excellent audience today. I know sometimes it's hard to sit here this long first thing in the morning, but you're doing a great job. I want to recognize that. Oh, I've lost track. Third grade, did I say you? Fourth grade. Uh-oh. Mrs. Taft just stopped me for a sec. She said, we have a situation. And I think she's thinking, oh no, what if we get 2 prizes and we only have 1 prepared? I'm also thinking that, so let's see what happens. Fifth grade, come on down. And 6th grade, come on down. Six R, of course. We do the right things in 6R. Phew, that was a close one. You had the team nervous. You were going to earn 2 prizes, but you did earn 1 prize, so let me see that silent cheer. And I'm turning the mic over to the fabulous Mrs. Dower to tell you about this prize.
Okay, so your teachers received an email from me last night about what this prize is going to be. You guys all get to go on a field trip. And by a field trip, you guys get to go to any place in the world that you want to go, because we are going to do virtual field trips. So there's a whole bunch of places like Mount Everest or the ocean or space that you can travel to. You can go to Ocean Park. Oh. You can visit the Hershey Chocolate Factory and see how chocolate is made. So your teachers have a whole list of places that you guys can choose from to take a virtual field trip. So have fun with that.
Mr. Gardner, are we done? Kindergarten, you did an excellent job. Have a great day. And now Mrs. Ewald.